Market participants are again pricing in the possibility of the US inflation surge. Reports that are slated for release at the beginning of the week may support concerns and weaken the US dollar. On Tuesday, April 13, China, the world's second-largest economy, will disclose its trade balance data. The indicator is expected to prove the ongoing economic recovery after the virus-induced crisis. In March, the trade balance is likely to be lower than in February. However, both exports and imports may rise. According to analysts, exports and imports will continue growing at higher paces, thus encouraging traders to choose riskier assets. The British pound may also enter a correctional phase. After a week-long decline, the British currency is searching for reasons for a rise, at least a short-lived one. On Tuesday, the UK GDP data may become a driver of the pound's appreciation. In February, the indicator is expected to show a rise. Also this day, the UK will publish its industrial production figures. Thus, economists foresee an increase of 0.3% on a monthly basis, whereas on a yearly basis, the indicator's drop may slow down to 4.4%. The euro-dollar pair may gain in value amid the news about the ongoing climb in the economic sentiment indicator. In the previous months, the indicator almost reached its 20-year high. It's likely to break this level as early as tomorrow. Later on Tuesday, the US will disclose its consumer price index data, the key report of the week. In March, the indicator may accelerate to 2.4%, exceeding the Fed's targeted level. As a rule, such news boosts the US national currency, as the issue of the extremely high inflation could be solved only by a rise in key rates. However, the regulator refuses to admit inflationary risks and still insists on keeping the key benchmark interest rate near zero. In fact, the US economy is not ready for sharp changes. It's difficult to predict how markets may react to such information. On Wednesday, Fed's chairman Jerome Powell will provide a speech. He's likely to unveil estimates of the US economic condition and to tackle the issue of possible changes in the monetary policy. If the Fed's rhetoric remains dovish and Jerome Powell announces the regulator's intention to keep the key rate unchanged up to 2023, the US dollar will decline. You were watching Forex Trader Calendar on InstaForex TV channel with me, Kate Tikhina. We wish you profitable deals with InstaForex.